Hello everyone, my name is Cameron and welcome back to the channel, and today we're doing the WWE TLC 2018 pay-per-view review part 2. I'm doing it with no hat, as you can tell. I just got out of the shower, and for those of you who don't realize, my hair is extremely long. Just for you guys to know, my hair goes to my nose in the front, and I think it's hitting the collar of my shirt in the back. So, yes, I have long hair. That's the reason I wear the hats. The hat in the videos most of the time is because it keeps it out of my face and it keeps it back. There's surprisingly people who don't realize my hair is actually this long. So, why am I wearing no hat? Well, I just got out of the shower. I don't like wearing hats with wet hair. It just feels weird to me. It fucks my hair up even worse than it normally does. And I like the way my hair looks after a shower. It's curly. It's nice. So, off the tangent of my hair, on to match number 6. We picked up last time. At the end of it, we were 4-1 with Braun Strowman winning the TLC match against Baron Corbin again with a pin for some unbeknown odd reason, which was weird. Just saying. Also, I'm not the only one who's made the point that Heath should have kept counting and it would have been a 10 count. Whatever. Not my problem. What is dropping up there? I will be back. I also just got a drink, sorry. Alright, match number 6. Tables match. Ruby Riott versus Natalya. I predicted Natalya. Riott mocks her more. Natty starts going wild on her. Logan tries to get involved. Liv's getting involved too. The numbers game is obviously helping Riott keep in control. Big suplex by Natty, slamming her head on the table and a second time. Fighting on the apron. Natty setting her up to suplex her through it. Attacking her on the apron more. Morgan gets sent through it with like a spear off the apron sort of situation. Riott and Logan check on her. Logan and Riott getting another table in to beat Natty. Natty kicks it into Logan, goes out and starts destroying Riott. Says, and I quote, "You don't want to mess with my family, bitch." I was like, get it, Natty. Also, I want to make the point that Michael Cole keeps saying the relationship of her father, Jim the Anvil Neidhart, with the Hart family. Cole, the reason she's a Hart has nothing to do with her father. It has to do with her mom. But sure, keep saying it's because of her dad. Sure. Natty moves the table and gets ready to powerbomb her through it. Riott fights out, gets thrown in the barricade. Logan tries to attack her, but Natty sidesteps her. Slams Logan through the table. I put tables by accident. Riott slams her face first in the apron. She picks her up and walks her to the table with her dad on it. Says, "He's ashamed of you, Natalya." She picks it up and walks it in the ring, slides it in, leans it in the corner. Natty and Riott both catch themselves before being sent through it. Sharpshooter gets in on Riott. After Riott tried for a pin, yes, she tried to do a roll-up. Sometimes the momentum kind of gets to your head in these types of matches that don't have pins and submissions and taps and stuff. And sometimes you go for it without really thinking. It happens. She grabs on the table and tips it onto Natty's head. Riott sets the table up. Natty gets up and gets her with an electric chair drop after the table gets tipped over again. It seemed like she was trying to throw her through the table, but the table got tipped over when she picked Ruby up. I should clarify that. Brings out a table with Ruby on it. I thought that was kind of a funny moment that she brought out a table. She had a table made that had Ruby on it. Slides it into the ring. She grabs her dad's jacket from under the ring as well. She kicks Ruby in the face as she starts to set up the table. She sets it up near the turnbuckle. Riott kick gets caught. And Ruby realizes she's on the table as Natty picks her up. I paused at this moment. If you go to my Twitter, if you go to my Twitter, you can actually see the exact moment I'm talking about on there. And, like, Ruby's face is of pure terror, and Natty just looks like she's about ready to fucking murder someone. Go check the picture out. If you don't follow my Twitter, it's at SOGamingYT. You guys can see it in the banner for the channel. Go follow. I do updates on there for anything channel-wise. I typically put predictions on there too, but I forgot to do it on Sunday. I'm sorry. Yeah, it was hilarious to see the way they looked. Actually, Natty reminded me a lot of Jim. She had like a evil smile on her face, and I was like, God damn, she like reminds me of Jim Neidhart so much in that. She fights out and hits her with a super kick. Riot sets her up on the table. Riot goes up top, and Natty brings her down, bouncing her head off the table before setting her up. She climbs up top after talking more trash. Riot gets up and knees her in the face. She climbs up and talks trash to her. Trash talks her more. Sorry. Goes for a head scissors move, most likely a Hurricane Rana, but gets caught by Natty. Natty picks her up and power bombs her through the table. Natty wins 5-1 on predictions, 10 out of 10. Honestly, it was a fantastic match. At the end, she held up the table and she put on some glasses too. But wait, I thought her father's glasses were broke. It's almost like he had more than one pair and she overreacted. Just saying. But yeah, I think it was a really good match. Natty definitely deserved the win. I liked it. Match number 7, men's singles match. Drew McIntyre versus Finn Balor. And no, he did not wear the demon paint. I don't know when the next time they're going to bring it out is. I'm guessing Mania season. Most likely. I hope at least. Maybe the Rumble? But probably Mania. Cole starts taking some shots at Corbin for the match. Corey gets all pissy about it. Come on. It's hilarious that Corbin lost in the way he did. I'm sorry, but it is. It was even funnier when he lost on Raw, again, in basically the same fashion. Drew attacking the corner, mocking him, Finn going for the legs, Drew taunting him in the corner some more, Finn slides away and attacks the leg more, goes up top, gets caught in a chokehold and thrown belly to belly across the ring. McIntyre's knee gave out on the throw. He starts destroying Balor some more attacks to the knee, Drew yelling at him to fight, Finn does, gets thrown across the ring again. Attacking the arm of Balor, more attacks to the knee, but McIntyre kicks out his leg, and it was beautiful. It was brutal. God, I can't do words today. Brutal to watch the way he kicked it out. Picks Balor up and hits him with a vertical suplex, taunting him more, and attacks the arm some more. Finn fights out of it, but Drew throws him back down and locks up the arm again. Finn fighting back in the corner, lots of fast attacks, but still Drew is up. Finn takes him down and hits him with a double stomp. Chops in the corner. Balor reverses and hits McIntyre with a DDT. Finn goes up over the top rope and takes down Drew. Sling blade, corner dropkick gets reversed into a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. God, my words today just don't want to cooperate. Followed by a 2 count. More taunting of Finn by Drew. Finn fights back but gets caught by Drew. He fights out of the slam and gets a 2 count. Enziguri from the apron goes up top, but McIntyre stops him and hits him with a chop. Brutal chop. He sets up for a big move and hits it from the middle rope. 2 count. I honestly couldn't tell what it was. It was just kind of... It looked almost like an Irish curse from the second rope, but I couldn't really tell if it was that or not. McIntyre throws him out of the ring. He goes to follow him out, but Finn catches him with the apron skirt, which is probably one of the coolest things you can do to get an advantage. You just catch someone in the apron skirt. It's hilarious. Caught going for the kick and gets sent face first on the apron. Headbutt by Drew, breaks the count and throws up the too sweet, which apparently is Balor Club. No, it's NWO and it's Bullet Club. Okay, Michael Cole, don't ever try to say it's Balor Club. It's Bullet Club. We know what it is. Don't say it's the calling card of Balor Club, okay? He does it because of Bullet Club, and we all know it. Don't try to say that the thing in Japan was called Balor Club either, because we all know it's not, and you guys are just trying to fucking say it is because you're dicks, and you're annoying. I say this all while wearing an Alpha Club shirt. Throws Balor in the ring through the ropes and taunts. The crowd stirring. It was kind of obvious that Dolph was probably going to show up, and the crowd kind of getting all excited about it kind of proved that he did. Dolph shows up, super kicks him, grabs a chair, and Drew kicks it in his face, attacks him more, and sends him into the ring before picking up the chair. He goes in, and Balor kicks it into him with a corner drop kick, which for some reason isn't a DQ, I guess technically because Drew was holding the chair. Coup de grace, Balor wins 6-1 on predictions, 10 out of 10. I think Ziggler getting involved was a nice add-in. It kind of builds the feud, which, again, going into Raw, built their feud more. Ziggler and Balor had a match that Drew interrupted in, and now they're having a triple threat match next week. Also on Raw, it was announced that 5 other superstars are going to be joining Lars Sullivan on the call-up to the main roster. So it's Lars, Lacey Evans, Nikki Cross, EC3, and Heavy Machinery. Honestly, I really hope that EC3, Nikki Cross, and Lars go to SmackDown. I know that's just me with wishful thinking, and that Lacey and Heavy Machinery go to Raw. Mostly because Raw could use the women's talent and the tag team talent. SmackDown's pretty set on tags and on women for their divisions. I think they could definitely use Lars and EC3 and Nikki. Nikki Cross makes sense because she needs to be there for Sanity. But yeah. Yeah, I can see there being some hostilities between the three of them during the Rumble, and maybe even a big Mania match with the three, depending on how long they decide to kind of drag this feud out. Poor Drew, 2 losses now since his main roster return. Dolph Ziggler and Finn Balor have been involved in both of them. People were proposed in the ring 3 years ago. They show like kind of a new thing with them, him giving a new ring, and they have a kid. Yeah, like 3 years ago at TLC, they had somebody proposed in the ring, not during like the show, but like before the show. And yeah, 3 years later now they have a kid, and he gave her a new ring. It was really nice. It was a nice touch. And all this because TLC is for some reason sponsored by K Jewelers. Don't ask why. All right. I'm going to take a quick drink of my drink, and then I'll get on to match number 8. Okay, match number 8. Chairs match. Rey Mysterio versus Randy Orton. I predicted Rey Mysterio. Honestly, before I get into this match, I do want to say I hate chairs matches. Personally, it's not that cool of a stipulation in my mind. It's, you know, oh, chairs are legal. Woo. You know what I mean? But I'm actually excited for this one. This is the first chairs match I've ever really been excited for. Corbin and Kalisto had a pretty good one in 2016. But most chairs matches are just boring to watch. It's just a regular match and chairs are legal. It's like, wow. He's hitting him with a chair. Yeah, the chair is literally the most boring part of the TLC name. But yeah, I was very excited for this. They introduced all the other language announced teams, and the Portuguese team's mics didn't start immediately. Like he was talking, the first guy was talking. He's like saying words, can't hear shit. Then once the second guy starts talking, the mic cut in. Good job WWE. Most importantly, good job Kevin Dunn. Get your beaver teeth away from the fucking mic controls. Orton attacking him fast, grabbing a chair, but Rey stops him and starts attacking him with one. More attacks with the chair. Rey's in control from the start of the match. Attack him in the corner and goes out to grab another one. He sets it up and goes to run up it into Orton, but he gets caught. Randy attacking him with the chair now. Suplex set up, but Rey fights out, hitting him with the chair more. Baseball slide drop. Kick, sending Randy face first to the apron. Slides out onto the chair, hitting a splash on Orton. So like he went out kind of like a sled. Was on his stomach. Rey was on his stomach and slid out under the bottom rope onto Orton. Which, yes, hurt him a lot too. But it was still a really cool spot. Randy falls, hitting a few chairs out of his way. Sitting in a chair as Rey attacks him more. He goes to dive off the apron, but Orton moves, avoiding the sitting senton. And oh my god, Rey's taint was fucking destroyed. Like, I'm sorry, but the way he hit that chair, I wouldn't have been able to go on. Like, no. Just nope. Steel chair to the taint and ball area. Nope, I'm good. I'm checked out. Just pin me so I can go home. Attacking Mysterio with the chair and sets up the announce table, places a chair on it, slams Mysterio face first onto the chair and table. Randy begins throwing chair after chair after chair into the ring. Picks up Rey and tosses him in. Goes for a pin, but Rey kicks out. Orton sets a chair in the corner. Kicks Rey to make him drop the one he went to pick up. Rey fights back and sends him shoulder first into it. Caught by a power slam, going for another move. Orton attacking Rey more. Draping DDT gets set up, but Rey fights out of it. 619 gets avoided by Orton. 619 gets avoided, but Orton gets sent down. Rey goes for a splash, but Orton tosses a fucking chair into his legs. The madman. Orton sets up another chair in the corner, but this time between the bottom and the middle turnbuckles. He grabs another chair and goes to set up on Rey. Rey kicks him back and hits him with it. 619. Orton avoids the splash, and Rey gets set up near the chair from the fall. He kind of like slipped out and got set up in a tree of woe position with the back of his head against the chair. The front of his face against the chair. He fell forward. Sorry, I'm an idiot. Orton slams his face into the chair, and again, after bringing more chairs into the ring, he sets up 4 chairs side by side. Randy has Rey in his hands set up for an RKO, but Mysterio fights out and slams him onto the chairs, hits a Hurricane Rana off of them into a pin. Mysterio wins with a cheeky little roll-up, 7-1 on predictions, 11 out of 10. It was a good match. I still personally don't like chairs matches, but that one was a damn good example of one done right. They need to have big spots, which, again, unprotected chair shots to the head are something that they don't typically do, but unprotected head shots to a chair, they don't say anything about those. That was a really cool spot. I really like that they had some really big spots with this match. Chairs matches are good blow-off matches for feuds, but they need to be done properly. Again, I go back to Kalisto Corbin. It wasn't really done the best way. It was kind of just thrown in there as a stipulation. But this one was done really well. I feel like it was probably the right match, the right stipulation match to be the blow-off rubber match for this feud. And it was done really well. I liked it. Finn's interviewed backstage by Charlie. He gets pissed about Dolph getting involved, and Dolph comes out, says, "Oh, you're welcome." And then Dolph goes to walk away. Finn grabs him and says, "I'm not done talking to you." And then Dolph hits him and throws him into some crates and then walks off. And that's what set up for the match on Raw. Match number 9, the Raw Women's Championship match. Ronda Rousey versus #Facebreaker Nia Jax. Predicted Rousey because I'm not a fucking idiot. Also, let me just mention, Nia screeched like a fucking banshee 2 weeks ago on Raw. Never ever forget. Or a week ago on Raw, whatever. Never ever forget. My title! I was like, oh my god, shut your fucking mouth. It's not your title. You lost. Shut up and go fuck yourself. I hate Nia. I'm sorry, I do. She's terrible. She's terrible in the ring. She's terrible on the mic. Doesn't deserve a championship. I'm just saying. If you disagree, you disagree. But that's my point of view on it. Honestly, I think we already know how this match is going to end. I could have literally just written nothing about this match, told you the ending, and you guys wouldn't even fucking care because you know that's how it's going to end. I knew that's how it's going to end. Everyone at home watching knew that's how it's going to end. Everyone at the fucking arena knew that's how it was going to end. We all knew it was going to end with Ronda winning, so I'm just going to say right now, yes, Ronda does win this match. It's kind of obvious. Had Alexa not gotten involved in Money in the Bank, Rousey would have won then. And she would have beaten Nia. So Nia's saying, oh, she hasn't faced her worst day yet, and no, she can't beat me. Bitch, she almost beats you at fucking Money in the Bank, but Alexa came out and basically saved your ass by getting you disqualified and cashing in. Just never forget that. Nia got saved from getting her ass beat by a rookie in her second fucking match, which was for the championship. Just remember that, okay? Never forget that. Because Nia almost got her ass beat by Ronda Rousey. Honestly, I think it should be Tamina going for this. She fucking deserves it. Tamina is a fantastic in-ring competitor. She comes from a very, very prominent bloodline. I guess technically so does Nia. I mean, they both come from the same bloodline, technically. But Tamina is better in the ring. Maybe not better on the mic. They both kind of suck on the mic, to be fair. Tamina definitely should probably be somebody who has a mouthpiece. But still, she should be going for it, not Nia, because Nia sucks. Also, seriously, she fucking injured someone. Like, flat out, real life injured someone, not storyline. She legit injured Becky Lynch. What the fuck, WWE? And then you put it in a fucking storyline. Oh, God. Sorry. I'm not getting off topic. Both from Cali. Both got minimal cheers from the fans. Nia got mostly boo. Actually, Nia basically only got boos. Ronda got a few cheers, but mostly boos as well. Or just silence. Ronda getting tossed down right from the start. Rousey trying to tire out Nia using her quickness. We all know Nia isn't going to actually hit her with a real right. If she did, she'd probably fucking finally be fired. Although, no, they'd probably just say, oh, Ronda didn't. I mean, to be fair, she's saying, oh, I'll hit you with the real right. I'll hit you with my real right. Bitch, she's been hit by real people a lot fucking harder. She's been kneed in the face. She's been kicked in the face. Did you see what Holly Holm did to her? Did you see? Ronda hasn't faced her worst day yet. Go watch her fight against Holly Holm. There's her worst day yet. My God, her face got fucked up. Nia, you can't do shit like that to her. Just saying. Nia throwing Ronda across the ring, elbow drop for a 1 count. This match is, it's trash. I hated this match from start to finish. Well, not from start to finish. It did get kind of good. Honestly, I'm not trying to hate on the women, but neither of them really has a lot of skill in the ring. Ronda, yes, is getting better, but we all know Nia is a hot dumpster fire. So Ronda, who is a rookie, and Nia, who is basically well known for injuring opponents because she's unsafe in the ring, it's kind of a bad combination for a match. Luckily, nothing bad happened in the match, but still, it was kind of like, oh boy, this match is going to be crap. Kind of like the Evolution match between Ronda and Nikki, which was also pretty much crap. Although this match was better than that one, in my opinion. Nia crushing Ronda's shoulder into the post. Ronda getting in many submissions, rolling from one to another, to another, to another. It was actually a really cool moment. It really proves that she is a submission person. I almost said submission magician. That's not Ronda. That's Shayna Baszler. Nia slamming Ronda in the barricade. Honestly, if Ronda just like legit punched Nia in the face, I think it'd be hilarious. Just said, "You want a real right, bitch," and just fucking cold-cocked her. I wouldn't even be mad. I wouldn't even be mad. I'd be like, that's how you do it right there. Right there, that's how you do it. And then just watch Nia like hold her face as it's fucking busted open. Hashtag facebreaker got her face. Hashtag broken. Nia sets a powerbomb, but Ronda gets out of it. Nia gets sent shoulder first in the post and falls out of the ring. Ronda goes up top and hits a cross body and takes out Nia. Ronda sends her into the ring. Lots of rights and lefts. Step up knee. Big right hand style Samoan punch. 2 count. Ronda with another cross body, but Nia rolls through. Hits a Samoan drop for a 2 count. She screeches and headbutts her and then tosses her into the corner. Hits a splash. Sets up for an avalanche Samoan drop. Ronda fights out. Hits her with a powerbomb. 2 count. Honestly, the match got better as it went on. Like I said. Ronda going for the armbar as Tamina gets involved. Nia from behind sets up with the right, but gets caught because you can't punch for shit. Also, they're not going to let her actually punch Ronda fucking Rousey in the face. Because seriously, if she did, and Ronda wasn't set for it, you know what would happen? Best of luck on your future endeavors, Nia. Yeah. Caught an armbar in. Fuck the hashtag facebreaker. Looks right at Tamina as Nia taps, saying, "This is for you." Ronda Rousey retains. 8-1 on predictions. 7.5 out of 10. Again, I still think Nia shouldn't have been going for it after everything that happened leading up to Survivor Series. I think maybe she should have been removed from the match potentially, or at least in some way reprimanded for legitimately injuring another worker. Also, then putting it as like their, oh, this is the big fucking, a big storyline with Nia. It's kind of like, seriously, you want to praise the fact that she's an unsafe worker? What the fuck, WWE? This, they wonder why so many people are suing them for concussions. Shit like this is why. Also, I didn't realize this until I watched Cultaholic's TLC WTF moments, but Ronda had kind of Chris Benoit style attire. She had like the Wolverine scratch kind of red and black thing. Yeah. Again, talking about concussions, and then we bring up Chris Benoit. Very, very dark topic. But yeah, legitimately giving someone a concussion and breaking their face, kind of a bad thing to turn into a storyline, WWE. Just saying. And knowing that Ronda definitely had the win from the get-go kind of makes it hard to enjoy her matches. I'm not trying to say it's her fault. It's obviously booking's fault. But, come on. It's the same shit every time. It's basically the John Cena formula. Going against bigger opponent beats you down for a bit, you come back like a fucking Superman/Superwoman/Wonder Woman thing, beat the shit out of them, and win the match in the end. And it really just puts me off on Ronda matches because I can't enjoy them when she's constantly winning every match. And again, I get it. There's a lot of people who've had undefeated streaks, but like they're legitimate people who have been training for this their whole lives. Ronda is a newbie who it's kind of like, okay, we get it. She's tough, yada, yada, yada. She came from UFC. But, like, I don't know. I personally just don't enjoy the matches because it's always kind of, okay, Ronda's winning this. It's kind of obvious. Nia walks past Charlie right into Becky, and Becky attacks her, throws her into a wall, and says, "Keep my name out of your mouth." And Tamina walks up after. Like, she gets there late after the beatdown's already happened. I'm just like, say Becky's name again? Man comes around. Man said she was collecting debts, and motherfucker, she collected debts, bitches. It was awesome. I was like, yes, that is what Nia deserves. That right there is what Nia deserves. You ever take Becky out of a big fucking match again, I'm coming. Nah, I'm just kidding. But yeah, it was really cool to see Becky attack her. Yeah. Do we have time for this match? Shit. All right. That is going to do it for this part of the pay-per-view review. 12 fucking matches. We have 3 left to go. You guys will see match 10, the WWE Championship match. Match 11, the Intercontinental Championship match. And match number 12, the SmackDown Women's Championship Triple Threat TLC match in the next part of the review. Yes, that's right. AJ Styles is WWE Champion on SmackDown. Never main evented a pay-per-view. Becky Lynch as Women's Champion on SmackDown. Main events a fucking pay-per-view. I mean, to be fair, it's in a triple threat match. But still, that's a big thing. Also, since the brand split came back in 2016, not kidding about this, this is the first time, dual branded wise, SmackDown has main evented a pay-per-view. That's sad. That since 2016, so the brand split started again in 2016, July 2016. We are now in December 2018. Over 2 fucking years. Dual branded pay-per-views, always main evented by Raw. When for about a good portion of that, they didn't even have a fucking main champion because he doesn't fucking show up ever. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this part. I'll see you on the last one. Stay golden. Peace.